In a quiet, tucked-away village surrounded by rolling green hills and morning mist, young Hina lived with her stern stepmother Jamila and Jamila's own daughter, Menaz. The village was peaceful, but Hina's life was anything but. Hina always wore a sky-blue frock, a dress that once belonged to her late mother. She did all the chores around the house, sweeping, fetching water, and tending the garden. Yet she never received a kind word or a gentle touch from Jamila or Menaz. Every day felt the same, filled with hard work and loneliness. Her only comfort was the world outside the cottage walls. She found peace in the cool grass beneath her feet, the wildflowers that danced in the breeze, and the endless open sky above. Nature became her silent friend, offering her moments of escape and hope. One day, while wandering near the edge of the forest, Hina discovered an injured dove. Its feathers shimmered with a silvery sheen, and its eyes glowed softly, as if holding a secret light within. With gentle hands, she scooped up the fragile bird and carried it home, careful to hide it from Jamila and Menaz, who would never allow her to keep it. Hina whispered to the dove, naming it Noor, which means light in her language, hoping it would bring brightness into her shadowed world. She cared for Noor with all her heart, cleaning its wound with water and feeding it crumbs she saved from her own meals. Each day, Noor grew stronger, and Hina's heart felt lighter. The dove seemed to trust her completely, and for the first time in a long while, Hina felt a rare and gentle peace settle over her. Her small, lonely room, once filled with shadows, now felt brighter and warmer with Noor's presence. The little bird brought light and hope into her world. Hina now had a secret friend, a companion who listened to her whispered dreams and made her believe that happiness was possible, even in the quietest corners of her life. The silver dove, Noor, became her secret joy, a symbol of hope and light in her otherwise lonely world. After Noor arrived in the village, Hina's world began to change in the most magical ways. Each morning, as the sun peeked over the misty rooftops, Hina would discover small, mysterious gifts waiting for her, a delicate wildflower resting on her windowsill, a colorful ribbon tied in a perfect bow, or a shiny silver coin that glimmered in the morning light. She quickly realized these thoughtful treasures could only be from Noor, her secret friend with silver wings, who always seemed to know what would make her smile. Hina would sit by her window, sharing her dreams, hopes, and even her worries with the gentle dove, who listened quietly and cooed softly in response, as if understanding every word. The magical gifts and Noor's comforting presence filled Hina's days with a happiness she had never known before. She found herself smiling more often, and even the hardest chores felt lighter and easier to bear. When Jamila's harsh words stung, Noor's friendship became a shield, softening the pain and giving Hina strength. Carefully, Hina hid each precious gift under her bed, tucking them away in a wooden box, guarding her secret world. She knew deep down that Jamila and Menaz would never understand the magic she shared with Noor, and so she kept it hidden. Noor's gentle magic brought light and hope to Hina's world, and she cherished every single moment they spent together. Their friendship was a quiet, hidden wonder, a secret bond that made Hina's heart soar just like Noor's silver wings. Jamila noticed Hina's secret smiles and grew suspicious. Menaz, eager to please her mother, spied on Hina. One day Menaz discovered the silver dove in Hina's room. Greed replaced curiosity. Menaz saw the bird's value. She told Jamila, who immediately plotted to sell the magical dove. They planned to take Noor and leave Hina with nothing. The envy in their hearts turned to action. Hina's gentle secret was now in danger. The cottage filled with tension as Jamila and Menaz schemed. Noor, who had brought only kindness, was now a target. The magic that protected Hina was threatened. While Hina was away, Menaz crept quietly into the cottage, her eyes darting around to make sure no one was watching. With careful, almost trembling hands, she stole Noor, the gentle white dove who had brought so much joy and hope to Hina's life. Menaz quickly placed the dove inside a small wooden cage and locked it tightly, determined to keep Noor for herself, believing the bird's magic could bring her fortune. That night, as darkness fell, a fierce and sudden storm struck the village. Thunder roared and rain lashed against the windows, shaking the little cottage to its core. Inside, Jamila and Menaz huddled together, admiring their prize. As lightning flashed, their faces were lit with a mix of excitement and fear. the storm echoing the turmoil in their hearts. Suddenly, a blinding, otherworldly light burst from the cage, filling the room with a dazzling glow that seemed to pulse with magic and power. When the storm finally passed and silence returned, the cottage felt different, emptier, almost hollow. Noor had vanished without a trace, leaving behind only the empty, open cage as evidence of her mysterious escape. Jamila and Menaz stared at the empty cage, their faces pale with shock and fear, realizing that some things could never be stolen or contained. The next morning, Hina awoke in her small bed, her heart heavy with sorrow. She sensed immediately that something precious was gone. But as she sat up, she discovered a single golden feather resting gently on her pillow, glowing softly in the morning light. Noor's final, magical gift to her. The feather was warm to the touch, a sign that their friendship had been real and true, a bond that could not be broken by greed or storms. The dove was gone, but the magic, hope, and love Noor had brought remained with Hina, filling her with new strength and courage. Noor's light had changed Hina's life forever, reminding her that even in loss, there can be gifts of hope and transformation.